Hello, so good to be back and to have you in this next section of the modified tool. This is part two, and in this part two, I will be describing some of the tools that we use for editing or for modifying our drawing. So in this tool, we'll be covering the copy, the mirror, the fillet and chamfer, and the explode commands. Like you already know that most of these commands they are in your panel, the ravens. These are the ravens for the commands, and you can actually type them. So starting with the copy command. The copy command, which is same thing as duplicate, is used for you to have a replica of what you have done earlier on. So instead of you doing redrawing the same drawing all over again, you can actually just what copy it. For instance, if I should have something like this, I have something like this. Okay, then okay, you have this particular circle. You want to take it to the other side, or you want to make it to go to the whole four part of the drawing. So instead of you just stressing yourself to draw them all over again, so you can use the copy command. So click on your copy, then you can select it, or CO is the command for it. CO, which is shortcut for it for copies. You enter. So you have to select the object, click on the object, then enter. So it asks you to specify the base point, which is where are you moving it from. So you can decide to move it from any part of the object. So I can pick from the circle, then you can come and put it there. Now in copy, you can actually specify the mode that you want to copy. You can specify either single or multiple. You'll notice that when I copied the object from this point to this part, it still gave me what? It still gave me the privilege to continue with the what? With the copy. Why? Because of our mode is actually what? Our mode is in our mode is in multiple. So if I should go back to the copy command, right? So I should go back to copy command and I click on it, enter, can see mode. So if I click on my mode, so you can say, oh, is it multiple or single? So if I should click on single and I have select this object, so I can only what copy it once. You can see that going back to the command, and if I should go back, so I can change it from single, I can change it back to what to multiple. Then I can what select the object. Oh, right, sorry about that. You can select the object and bring it. So that is what how copy work, right? Then the next command is the mirror command. If I should have something like this. Now mirror is used to have a replica in the opposite way. For instance, mostly a symmetrical drawing, where you know that okay, you have a particular symmetrical drawing, instead of you drawing the whole object, you can actually just draw a part of it, then you what then you mirror it. Now when you mirror, you can actually retain or take it away. You can actually retain the original or take away the original. So now let's look, for instance, if you have a particular drawing, let's say you have a particular drawing, uh, let me just try to describe something. So, for instance, you have this, right? So, okay, all right. So we have something like this, right? So instead of you, so we can actually just mirror this part. So you can click on mirror, then you have to select the object or MI. for mirror. So when you click on mirror, then you can what? Select the object, right? So my cross selection, I select the whole object. So 5 object fan, then enter. So it will ask me to pick the point, to specify the point of mirror. So can pick it from here, then what? Then to this part. So now erase source object. If I should click on no, I have this for my erase object. What if I should click on yes for erase source object? Enter, and I click on yes, you can see it will go away. So I can always choose the one I want. No. So I have this, right? So you know that okay, this object could be really, it could be symmetrical in shape. So instead of you just drawing everything, you can actually just draw a part of it. Then what? Then you mirror it. Then I have my fillet command and chamfer. Now these two they work in hand with each other. They work in hand. For every object, there's no object that is actually round. I said round. That's actually sharp in shape, like that. The edges are actually sharp. It could be round, or which is it could have a little bit of bend in it, or actually have a little bit of chamfer, which is the difference between two particular distance. So now looking at fillet. Fillet, which the shortcut is F for fillet. Now to work in fillet, you actually have to specify a radius, because if you don't specify a radius, it will still go, it will work, but the default radius that the AutoCAD software gave you is 0, right? So I'll specify my radius. You can see it R for radius. So R for radius. So let me say my radius should be 2 for my radius. Then I can click the first line. I have to select this first line, then select the second line. Okay, 2 is small. So let me go back. R for radius. Let me pick 5. So select first object. I've selected this. Select second object. I've selected this. Can you see now? Can you see I have a what? I have a curve part here. So fillet again. I can change my radius to be 10, right? So if I apply it here, this is what I have. This is what I have, right? I have this. So the same thing works with chamfer. When you click on the drop down here, you have chamfer, or CH for chamfer, CHA for chamfer, enter. So now chamfer work with distance. So you have to specify the first distance and the second distance, right? And you can as well use angle. So but mostly we make use of distance. So type D for distance. So I want to specify my first distance to be I want to specify my first distance to be 5 and my second distance to be 6. Now you have to select first line. This is my first line. Select second line, and this should be my second line. You can see this is what I have. So the first line, which I specified to be 5, is this. So it will cut away 5 from this part, and the second line, which is 6, cut away 6. So it depends on the line that you chose first. Now if I should, can you see the distance is 5, right? Then if I should pick from here, and if I should try to get this, that will be 6, right? So now, but if I should my chamfer, right, knowing that okay, if I should pick this first, the 5 will apply to this line, and if I should pick this, then the 6 will apply to this line. So it depends on the line you pick first. The line you specify first will go with the line you pick first. I hope my grammar is correct. All right, but I hope you are actually flowing along. So that is how chamfer and fillet work anyway. So what if I have something of sort of like this where I have um, probably I have an intersection and I have a kind of joining a kind of line that actually meets at a particular point, right? Okay, I have something like this. Probably okay, so I have something like this. So now, if I should apply my um fillet, right? F for fillet, and looking at this, you know that our radius is what is 10. Let me increase it. Yes, let's just leave it anyway. 10. Let me read. Let's leave it. So if I click this and I click this, and you see, I still have it that way. Alright, let me copy that drawing. If I should have this CO for copy, remember? So that's how. Then okay, so my fillet, and I click on this. This is what I have. What if I should click on this? It will affect that part, right? Or this. Can you see that? So it depends on how you go about it, right? Now, if the same thing here, even despite that they will not what they are not touching each other, it will still work. It will still work. And here as well. Then same thing with chamfer. With our chamfer, if I should apply, can you see that it will work with it? So using my chamfer, I can see do that here, can do that here as well. Then if my chamfer, if I should make it my distance to be 0, my second distance to be 0 as well, it will give me what? It will give me a normal straight line. Or if I should use my fillet as well and I change my radius to 0 as well, check this is what it's going to give me. Can you see that instead of curve to give me straight? It's because my what my radius has been specified to be 0, right? Then I have the explode. Now, if you remember during the drawing tools section of video that I did, I explained the polygon, right? Yeah, I say polygon, I explained the polyline. Now, you can actually explode your polyline. For instance, you can explode the polyline to line. Explode is used to break down. Is used to break down whatsoever drawing that are jointed together. So I have this polyline that are jointed together. This is a rectangle jointed together. So if I click my polyline, or my explode rather, so it will break them into pieces. And the shortcut for explode is X. So you have your explode, right? So you can using your window selection, you can select and click and enter. You see it has broken it down into one pieces. Mind you, before, let me undo. There, the drawing is just one. If you click on it, it's just one. But using the explode and I select it, then click on enter, so it has broken it down. So it has broken it down into various what? Into various pieces. So that is the function of explode, right? So now let me quickly explain the opposite of explode, which is join. And if you click on your what is it called, on your Docker here, this is join here, or you actually press J for join. So now look at this, they are what? Individual shapes, individual lines. So we can actually join them. So J, or you go to the ribbons and select, then select everything, click on enter. Now if I should click it once, nice. So it has joined the whole line together. It has joined everything together. So These are just uh, the modification tools I would like to explain in this video. So in the next video, it will be talking about the other types of modification tools. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe so that you can receive notifications of various videos that will be coming in, and please hit the like button. Thank you very much.